Let's move this one. James, you need to tidy up, as is evidenced by the crap on the bench. Anyway, I've been doing things. I do believe I have a guardian angel. You can believe in these things or you can't, but I've just been very lucky to get home. And I did make a stupid error, which I will point out in the video. But the next bit, I'll show you why I was lucky to get home. And then in the video, it'll only be a short one. I've been out to meet the lads for a run down to a calf, but I missed them. So I just turn around and come back. I've just been out to like Nuneaton. And I turn around and come back, and on the way back, the oil pressure light flickered on. And I thought, ooh, strange. I didn't really think much of it because I had to piggyback or extend the oil pressure sensor wire, and it can be a little bit dicky. It's quite close to the exhaust and stuff like this, and you know, my crimping, soldering and all that, I actually use solder joints. It's not fantastic at the end of the day, and I thought, because it was flickering on and off, or it was coming on and then going off, coming on and then going off, I thought it's the wire. The golden rule is, the absolute golden rule is, if you've got an engine oil pressure light on, stop. Just stop. Even if you think you know what it is. Dumbass here didn't. I kept the revs down, kept the speed down, and kept the bike as upright as I can, just in case there was a tiny leak. Because if you remember on the last video, we were looking at leaks, and there was a very, very tiny weep on one of the banjos. It wasn't even a drip, and I replaced a coolant hose clip, and they're all fine. But what you're going to see next is a bit I didn't check, because it's never given any problems, which is no excuse. I wanted to go out to test. I've got a new wireless microphone for the other GoPro, which is what the ride was filmed on. But you need an adapter to put on the end. I have got it, I just didn't bother putting it in. So I did a quick test on that, it didn't work. So I just pulled the microphone out and went out. So yes, I'll now go out and film why I was lucky to get home. I'm going to stop it.
There is a clue. It's not raining.
Oh. 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 Very, very lucky, because we checked all the banjos, checked the radiator hoses, stuff like that, but I didn't check that pipe union because it's never leaked and it's never given any problems. Now there also isn't a massive amount of pressure goes through that cooler compared to the oil pressure in the engine. The oil pressure in the engine is not that great. You don't want it spurting at you, but it's not that great. But the oil pressure that goes through the cooler is not an amazing amount. So I'm wondering if I've got blockage in the cooler. It's not the best cooler in the world. You can bypass it, which I think is what I'm going to do. But Nibbler's now going to cleaned up, get all that oil off the tyre and what have you, and the brake. And good thing about it, the underside is never going to rust. Until I can investigate further, we've got to get Pinky out of the way. We've got to crack on with Pinky and get her out of the way. Him, her, whichever. Because now I'm going to have a look at this. But I've had some good riding out of it, so I'm not sad and I'm not angry. which some people would be, but I'm not, because I got away with it. So there's something up there looking after me. Well folks, you've seen the oil light flickering on there. Now when I was going through Sharnford, I noticed it was flickering then. I didn't notice when I was riding. I only noticed after I'd got through Sharnford, and then it was still flickering, and I just thought it was the wire. So I think you'll agree I've been a very, very lucky lad. And also, don't do what I did. Do not do what I did. Pull over. Just pull over. Give the bike a check over. If I would have done that as soon as I saw that light, I could have actually repaired the bike and got home, gave it a proper clean down and shake over before it lost too much oil. As it is, in those couple of miles to home, it's lost. I had it on the side stand and I looked at the oil level glass. I should have filmed it, but I've lost a couple of litres. Now fortunately, low RPM, short distance, it's probably not done any lasting damage, fingers crossed. But don't do what I did. Stop, get it sorted, get it recovered, do whatever. Anyway, I'm lucky I'm here to tell the tale. If that oil pipe would have gone on a fast sweeper or something like that, I probably wouldn't be here now. So somebody up there loves me, which is just as well. Anyway, I can't remember whether I did it at the beginning of the video or not, but I'm rocking the Hooked On Classics TC the Cortina t-shirt. I'm going to put a link down in the description where you can get one. They're not going to be on sale for long. They're high quality and very comfortable and very warm. So yeah, I'll put the link. If some of you watch Hooked On Classics, you'll know TC, and I will leave the link in the description. And I've just done that bit just in case I didn't do it at the beginning of the video, but if I did do it at the beginning of the video, it's because I'm an arse and I forgot. Thanks guys, thanks for liking, sharing and subscribing, and thank you very much to my patrons. You're all very much appreciated. Stop the fucking...
Oh, we love a bit of crumpet.